I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I might get crackhead tomorrow. But hey, today, we rumbling. Thanks for letting me share.
I'm sure. My name's Abdullah.
Hey, Abdullah.
Good morning, gentlemen. Rights and wrongs. Knowing from right from wrong. You know, we all were kids at the particular time, and our fathers, our mothers, so forth and so on, taught us about what's right from wrong. And the thing is, like, you are what you eat. And I like to say that because of the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ said, if you want to look to know a man, look to who he's hang with. You see? So if he hang by himself, then who can you look to and see how that man is? You have to ask that man. You see what I'm saying? Because they say in America, they say birds of a feather flock together. You see what I'm saying? And with that being said is that nobody chooses to be a bum. Nobody chooses their family. Some things, some hardships may happen, and that's how it happens because that's called life in itself. Some people may not be equipped to have the understanding of certain things. You see what I'm saying? And because they're not equipped of that particular thing, that's why they called SSI, Social Security Income, because of their mental stability and stuff like that nature. The government would take care of people. I don't know about other countries, communist countries, especially I know communist countries, they don't really take care of their people. But democracy countries, they do. And my thing is like, if you sit there and argue, what do the presidents do when they have a debate? It's an argument. And they learn from each other in that argument. So arguments are definitely knowledgeable for the ones that don't know about argumentative and being argumentative. You see? Because I know as me, I was raised in the streets. If you don't speak up for yourself and let somebody run over yourself, you's a pussy. You's a cold pussy. And in being in the penitentiary, in a couple of penitentiaries I've been in, one of them I got kicked out of, the boy Blue from York. Being in the penitentiary, if somebody sees a particular individual being picked on, somebody comes up and helps that person. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of that, regardless of what race, color, creed it is. You see what I'm saying? Because I was telling John upstairs, I used to be a bully. And now I make bullies into bitches and the pussies. Because that's not cool. My dad checked the shit out of me. You see what I'm saying? And I start realizing what my dad used to tell me and stuff like that, because I had a lot of time in the cell to think about that. Even before that, before I even hit the cell. You see what I'm saying? So that's, that's my thing, right from wrong. And I corrected my wrongs with start turning bullies into bitches and the pussies. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing is like people, like to do certain things as other people did. Like I walked to an old head yesterday, right? I'm walking down the street going to my job interview. And I tell the old head, everybody can't dance. I was coming back from that. No, I was going to the masjid. Matter of fact, I was going to the masjid. My bad. I was going to the masjid after that. I was going to the masjid, where the majority of the Muslims belong, offering the 5 prayers and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? If not the 5, at least 1 or 2 of the prayers out of the day. And I said, old head, everybody can't dance to the same song. He said, you right about that. In Philly, we got our own little sayings and stuff like that nature, and that people pick up. And what I meant by that was everybody can't do what everybody else does. You can't dance to the same song. You may be off rhythm. And you may be wrong being off rhythm because you're trying to do something that you can't. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is with that is like, I guess people may assume that other people may be in certain situations, and they try to talk and they try to do the same thing, like saying this, that, and the third, or argue with him, or choose to be a bum, or choose to not make money. I go out every day. I fill out, you know how many applications I fill out per day? At least 5 to 6 applications per day. I went to, and I started walking around and going, and it's 2022. We're in the computer age. We're in the digital age. A lot of things is online. And alhamdulillah, some of them still had paper applications. And I went to some restaurants, because I'm a restaurant worker, and the easiest job to get into is being a dishwasher. I know 60-year-olds that are dishwashers. You see what I'm saying? And then step my game up, because I can go back to school and go and get culinary arts, or do what Sheikh does. What's the clinical work, being a counselor. Look at what's the boy name that left up here, that got another job for a DNA counselor. Chuck. Look at Chuck. You see what I'm saying? Look, he up and out his joint. You see what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying? Mashallah. I don't hate on nobody. I congratulate before I hate. Even if I don't like you. Even if I beat you up or you beat me up. You see what I'm saying? And just like yesterday, like it was just a deep joint yesterday, like a bull pulled a slam out on me, put a gun out on me yesterday, right? Cause I checked the broad said some dumb shit. Right? Down on Broad Street. You know what I'm saying? Right by Checkers, right? And the broad said some dumb shit. I checked it, right? And I wasn't even in the face of nothing like that. Ugly broad, burnt face and everything, right? I checked it, right? And she's like, no. Bull come out of nowhere. I said, what you supposed to help her? This and that? I'm like, I'm penitentiary bull. Like, when you make certain movements and come out of nowhere, I'm like, damn, like who's you? You know what I mean? You could be a brother, cousin, son, third. You see what I'm saying? And boy, like I got shells, I got bullets out there. Get the shooting then, nigga. Only for Allah. You see what I'm saying? Rights and wrongs is a subject that they picked up from the meditation joint. You know what I mean? Out of the paragraph. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't wrong in checking her. Because you're not gonna say anything to me or say anything about me or try to do something to me or do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna defend myself as a man. You know what I mean? Remind you. That's why I said I make bullies into bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I got heart. You know what I mean? And alhamdulillah that Allah bestowed that on me. You see what I'm saying? So that's my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? And bull put it and kept on to argue. Then he said some Islamic stuff. I said, hold up. 41 years, dog. I never raised my hand to a Muslim a day in my life. Not saying that I won't, not saying I'm gonna defend myself, but I would try to do anything. I'll try to do anything not to do that because I know the punishment of that. You see what I'm saying? The punishment is deeper than that. You see what I'm saying? And the boy said, my name is Abdul Safir, blah, 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 this and that, got in the light, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck that has to do with you? You got your gun out there. You got a Glock 40 with a laser on the joint. And I told him, shoot me in my back as I walk away. The girl was scared. The girl got scared, and I told the girl, I said, I'm not scared of that shit. I'm from Philly, right around the corner. I'll be in spots where you can get. I'll be in spots where you get murdered at in a split millisecond by myself. In the Bronx, New York, Yonkers, New York, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Harlem. I'll be in dangerous spots, but I know how to carry myself. I know what to do and how to do it. Even when I had my gun. You see what I'm saying? And when I had my gun, it wasn't all this tough shit either. You see what I'm saying? But I'm still tough without my gun. You see what I'm saying? Just like Craig Father told him in Friday. He said, you a man with that gun? Does that gun make you a man? He said, shit, I'm a man without it. That was a deep shit, dog. Like in movies, they have some deep shit, some real shit. And I'm always going to be a man without my gun. And I'm going to be a man with my gun. Regardless of your opinions or not. Because your opinions don't, they fall off me. And I'm going to defend myself. They got like when I punched the boy in his mouth down on Fairmount Park. And he called the cops on me. And you know what's crazy part about it is? I didn't even call the cops. I got my cell phone. Motherfucker say, his cell phone don't work. He don't got this. He don't got that. He ain't pay his bill, blah, blah, blah. I ain't even call the cops. But be for sure. When it's time to play tag, like I told Booty, Ali oxen free. You know what I'm saying? Real gangster shit. I don't play this gangster shit. I am. You know what I'm saying? I put that shit behind me because I grew up as a man. But just don't think, just like Whack 100 said on Gilly joint and Wallow joint. I was a foot soldier before I became a 5-star general. So I know how to go back to being a foot soldier and know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? With that, gentlemen, choose the right path, not the wrong path. Be positive, think positive, act positive, and have a productive day. If you're not, you'll go find out a job or go to a meeting or something like that. I'm willing to go to a meeting with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to a meeting, this and third. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be closed-minded or be a nut or anything like that and say some dumbass shit and or indirect anything. I'm saying it to generally speaking. You know what I'm saying? Let's rock and roll. You know what I mean? I would tell China, but China knees be hurting sometimes. So China don't be going to go to the gym or nothing like that. I said your knees be hurting. You know what I mean? That's a little joke. I knew your knees is fucked up. You see what I'm saying? And you see what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is like, you know, the smart comments and stuff like that nature. Choose the right thing to do. Because you're really not that cut from that cloth. If you was, I'd have got shot yesterday. I'd been dead. If you was God, I didn't walk in the Temple Hospital with a bullet in my head, the Glock 40 bullet in my head. That means everybody died, B. Everybody died. Thank you for allowing me to share, gentlemen. Choose the right path, the rights and wrongs, and distinguish from the wrong from the right, and the right from the wrong. Have a good day, gentlemen. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Thanks for sharing.